Okay, I started the stream. Waiting for it to show up. Oh. Looks like it connected on YouTube. Yeah, connected on YouTube. Oh, it's connected on Kick. So, I think we're good. Huh. I'm gonna make it live now.
Okay, I was like, I don't need to see it. Whoop.
Okay. Visibility, public. Done. Stream software. Upload thumbnail. I don't got a thumbnail. It's all good. The stream. Da, 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 da. I should maybe I should put a thumbnail.
Just put your short thing as a thumbnail.
My what? Is it coming over clear?
I'll check that.
Can you check YouTube?
I can't even, I don't even see live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Let's see. I should be live on YouTube now, but I'm pretty clear. And the audios are good. How's the page look, or what do you see right now? Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh shoot. Let's see. Live on YouTube. Okay. How's the kick stream looking? All right. So, making sure the stream is set up well for everyone. Let me know if you can hear me all right. I don't even know how to check if people are viewing on YouTube. Concurrent viewers. I think that's it right there. Then, can you see the viewers on Kick and YouTube? Just a viewer count. Maybe I'll wait for 2.
Okay.
2 on Kick. What?
Can't see for YouTube.
Okay. Am I in frame and everything?
You have a carpet gym weightlifting.
Oh shoot! Carpet gym weightlifting's on? That's sick. Alright. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and start, guys. I can't see the viewer count. I can't see any of that. I'm not expecting this to have a bunch of viewers or anything like that. This is my first ever live stream. I thought it'd be a fun idea to do Rate My Lift Live. I've done it short form. I've done it long form on YouTube. And so this is going to be the first ever live stream. Ever. So if you guys are watching on Kick, go ahead and hit that follow. I just made that account, so there's really nothing on that account. Maybe a couple live streams that I just messed around with. I'm playing Super Mario and I'm playing chess. I really appreciate you guys who are tuning in and watching this, because weightlifting is really, it's almost, would you say it's my whole life? It's pretty much my whole life. I live, eat, and breathe weightlifting. So I'm having a hard time right now because some of you may know that I recently had an injury on a motorcycle. My right knee, well, really it was my entire right side, was pretty messed up. I'm starting to recover. I have just a little bit of a scab right here. There was a whole thing of road rash on my forearm and on my side. But the biggest injury was my knee, and I had to get some stitches, which are finally off now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rate my lift first with this athlete that you see right here, Phenom Izzy. He reached out to me, and the great thing about his account is, well, before we continue on with that, what I plan to do is a rate my lift with this athlete. Then I wanted to talk about a couple topics, and then right at the end I'm going to move over to the barbell and see how much I can throw overhead. So should be exciting. How are we looking as far as the stream? Okay, sound coming in good? Okay. I really wish I could see some of the chat. I don't know if you guys are messaging or anything like that, so I just have someone on the side helping me out. So hopefully this goes well. I'm hoping the camera looks good. I'm hoping the audio is good. So let's get into it. This guy is Phenom Izzy. That's his name. I mean, it just says Izzy right here in the profile. I just know him from social media. I've actually been watching his lifts and his social media for a long time now. The reason why I'm choosing him to analyze, to do a rate my lift for on the first ever live stream, is because you can tell how dedicated this guy is. I mean, he is on top of his whole Instagram is just lifting. And not only that, I'm just going to click on a random video. It's pretty high quality. I would love to play the audio from all of this, but I don't want to get copyrighted on YouTube, so you're just going to be hearing my voice. Okay. Whoa, what is this? It's a good thumbnail. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's just dive deep. We'll start with the first video. Actually, let's look at his bio real quick. 5'6", so you're 3 inches taller than me. 160 pounds. We got like a little bit over 10 pounds on me. 2 years of weightlifting. I don't know how accurate that is if you updated that. And this is just your weightlifting journey, which just sounds awesome. I'm glad to be a part of your weightlifting journey. Okay, first video that I'm pulling up is from a day ago. Looks like he's doing strength work, snatch pulls. I already looked at your account. Hopefully you're on this live stream. I already looked at your account and saw a lot of different things that I want to nitpick. I'm not gonna lie, just from the fundamentals and the basics, you do have a good foundation. You keep the bar close. Your extension is actually really good. The start of your second pull is solid, but there's just little tiny details that I personally would like to change. It's completely up to you if you want to take that advice, because at the end of the day, if you get the barbell overhead and locked out, it's a good lift. Alright, so just, you don't have to listen to me, but I've been doing this for a while and I think I have some good tidbits to offer. So I don't really want to comment on the snatch pull. What I do want to comment on is this next video. This is from 2 days ago. It's a power clean at 215 pounds. It says from Saturday, didn't manage to get a sharp power. So the reason why I chose this one to analyze first is because it's a lift that's close to your max. So in a power clean, because obviously you're riding the bar down in that first attempt. This is the first attempt. So that one wasn't quite power. This tells me that this is a weight that's heavy for you. It challenges you. So this is something that will tell me where your technique is starting to break down. Alright, I'm not really interested in seeing the perfect light weights. Even though the lighter weights will start to display the habits and the heavier weights will expose them. So I went ahead and I want to take this frame by frame. Let's look at this video right here. I'm gonna put that right there. This is the same video. I just want to go frame by frame. The very first thing that I noticed.
Visited Desert said
Yo, distant desert, huh? Oh my gosh, you're just too funny. Let me see the comment. Sarap from Harap. Look good from Likud. Let me see. Maybe a little bit more aggressive footwork would be okay. I see there's some interaction in the stream. I would really love to interact more with or just comment back to you guys, but I can't. Anyway, let's get back to this video, frame by frame. The first thing I notice is the setup. Okay, so the bar's starting to move, but the first place the bar goes is rolling forward. All right, so there's a forward movement to the bar. Nothing is bad yet. Let's look at when the barbell first comes off the ground. Okay, so I'm gonna say that doesn't count because he's still setting up. Okay, so the bar did move forward right here, and it's coming off the ground. Okay, let's see what happens to his upper body. Looks like to me that his shoulders are shifting back behind the bar. Okay, we're gonna go frame by frame. I want you guys to look at his hips in relation to his shoulders. Look at the angle in which his body rises as the barbell comes up. Okay, hips and shoulders, frame by frame. Okay, so he was like this, and then right as he goes to the knee, he does start to move forward. So let's go back down. Ideally, we want the back angle to stay the same off of the ground all the way to the knee, and even a little bit after. You want to stay, and this displays patience in the pull. I'm not going to say that he is in a bad position, because look at the way his body is right at the knee. His shins are vertical, which is where I want an athlete to be when they are entering the second pull. He's going to start the second pull, and his position looks pretty good to me, right? So obviously the way he starts off the ground is not a death sentence to his lifting, okay? But could it be more efficient? I think so. I think it could be more efficient. Okay, let's keep going. Actually, let's talk about this more. This is what I would call the barbell moving forward and then coming back. This is what I would call the S pull. Does anyone know who is famous for the S pull? One of the greatest of all time. Did anyone say anything? I'll give you guys a second. It's a pretty prominent weightlifter. Alright, I'm going to give you guys the answer. It's Ilya. Ilya. Someone said Ilya?
Yeah, carpet gym weightlifting.
No way, man. You're on top of your game. Okay. Ilya is a beast, obviously. But, unfortunately, Izzy, you're not Ilya. And I would prefer that you stay with that static back angle as the bar comes off of the ground. I just think training that in progressive overload, which we're going to talk about progressive overload later, training that with progressive overload is going to give you a more consistent training and movement pattern moving forward. This is just very hard to replicate, and if you can do it, the rule is if you can do it and you're consistent with it and it's trainable, repeatable, it's fine. And honestly, if you get to the knee like that every time, I don't see an issue with it. But this is me nitpicking. Alright, let's move forward. Heels are nice and planted on the ground. I like you're patient. You're patient, dude. I'm looking at your head right now. Whipping back, you're doing the DMAS head throwback. It's not wrong. I prefer that your sight is directly ahead. It's just another thing that's adding consistency to your movement. If you have less moving parts, like the S pull and just looking directly ahead, in every pull, it just it simplifies the movement. So I like this position right now. Good contact point. Very patient to extension. It's a good extension. You are a explosive lifter. I could tell that the barbell really comes off of your body once you make contact. So the closeness of the barbell to your body is not going to be that tight, because people that are very explosive like myself, that what happens when the barbell hits the hips, it's dynamic and then it loops, and which could cause problems in itself. I would prefer a more vertical bar path, but what I'm seeing looks pretty good. You have good mobility, but I understand this is supposed to be a power clean. Okay, that's just the first attempt. Let's watch the second attempt. Okay, so second attempt. Hopefully this is better. Frame by frame. Shoulders move back. Not a fan. Hips. I don't know if I would say this the hips are rising fast, but I would say you're getting pulled forward. Okay. Head throw back. Oh, that was a tighter bar path. I like that. Caught the bar pretty high. So this is supposed to be a power attempt. Hey, you got it, man. Oh no, what's happening in the front rack? Oh gosh. Get your elbows higher. Okay, that could happen. Because what is it? It's a max attempt, right? Or close to a max attempt for a power clean. We're gonna see technique start to fail. Okay. So this is actually the next post, so I'll go back to Instagram. It's his Max Out Friday. Alright. Let's see. I also screen recorded this so we can get a look at what his Max Out Friday looks like. At least for the snatches. I just want to see a snatch because I kind of get a concept of idea of what his clean looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to this. So this is going to be a snatch. Let's take a look at his start position. Okay, 135 pounds. Max Out Friday, so I'm going to guess this is relatively heavy weight for you. Oh man, okay. I don't like this. Okay, the moment the bar comes off of the ground, that's an important moment because it starts off the lift and it tells you where it's going to go. Alright? So right away, as the bar peels off, I see a forward movement of the barbell. It's part of your setup. Shoulders come back. You lean back into your setup. Shoulders come back. Bar swings forward a little bit. And then you do an S pull to bring it back to a good position. Like this is a good position, I would say. Arms look long, which is good. No unnecessary tension. Heels are still flat on the ground. Dude, you're very patient in your pull. So if you can keep consistent with that S pull, I'm okay with it. Okay, the head throw back wasn't that bad. That's a great extension. Whoa. The bar's already up there, and it doesn't really look like you've started the movement to get underneath it. Yeah, dude, you got nice extension. It's kind of ridiculous that this is a Max Out Friday, considering how high you pulled the bar. I did have some back-to-back exchanges with Izzy, and we talked in the DM about like what his training situation is. But let's keep looking at this. I mean, to me, it looks like you have great mobility. Maybe it's uncomfortable. All right. Let's talk about the head position when the barbell's overhead. I think it's great. It's a great head position. What I would prefer to be different is looking directly ahead. I can tell that he's influenced by the Chinese lifters. It's not bad. I just want to see the head move forward and the upper back flexed so that you have a good stable overhead position. Some people like to keep their head like up like this and somehow like directly underneath the barbell, and that's crazy to me. I could tell you have a good locked out position. So I have no issue with that. Very, very solid. Now again, if you can keep that consistent, we're going to look at other videos of you. If you can keep that consistent, then hey, you're good all day. That's a good clean. That's a good clean. Okay, we're going to take a look at his jerk. Okay, sets himself. Okay, let's.
Mr. Jim says he's a Chinese Iliadimus hybrid.
Let me see that comment. Carpet Gym Weightlifting. He's a Chinese Iliadimus hybrid. That's great. That's not incorrect. Okay, so what I like here is how he sets his elbows. So he's setting up his shelf nicely. What I'm looking for in the dip and drive is that there's no change in angle in his torso, because that's where the power leak will happen. That's a pretty low dip. It's not bad. Okay, he didn't. Sometimes the barbell crashes on people, which ruins your dip and drive. Looks like he's okay there. Torso stayed rigid. Let's see what foot lands first. Pretty much the same time. I would like to see the back foot land first. That way you could step through. I could already tell from this angle that a lot of the load is going to be on that front leg. And yeah, I want to see a vertical shin on that front foot. I could see that your head is behind the barbell here. Almost like you got to bench press that up. Oh, you make the lift. I thought you were going to miss this. That is wild. Hey, good fight, man. Good fight. Man, we got to work on your position underneath that jerk. We gotta do some step through drills with you. What I want to see on the drill, what I'm talking about is putting the barbell, maybe even just have the barbell already overhead, set that back foot and step through. That's all you gotta do. And then you can even add a little jerk to it so that it could be more specific. But that's a crazy jerk, man. I'm happy you made that. Nice. Of course, can't be too critical. Looks like close to his max. Or max. Let's read this caption. Max out Friday. Such a rough training session today. I loved every minute of it, but my body was so sore that I was scared of going for 215. I did it anyways as planned, and even though I pressed out most of the jerks up to the last warm-up set with 205, I managed to get a PR and clean and jerk 250. Hey, congratulations on the PR. Man, now I feel bad. That was a fight. It was an awesome fight. What a lovely day. No tech is a bit off in this jerk. Okay, so he already recognized, and I'll fix it, but I'll take the W. Life is good. Life is definitely good. I would say that's a good lift. Actually, let's see if he has a press out. If you have a press out, or was it shoulder movement? That's pretty locked out. I don't know. That might get called in competition. If I'm your judge, I'm not calling that. As long as the lift is overhead, is good to me. All right. Great lifting. Okay, so from what I have seen so far, and we'll continue looking at your videos. The S pull, as long as you can. Ooh. I didn't like that. Okay, so what I'm seeing, this is something that my coach at Las Vegas Barbell had me work on. I gotta wait till the video replays. Look at his toes. Okay, specifically that power clean. What my coach would call it is daylight at the toes. If daylight could see underneath your toe, like right there, balance is way off, man. You're way in your heels. You can survive the lift on your toes, but if you're in your heels, you can't really extend hard like that. You want to have balance in your midfoot, at least midfoot to front foot, okay? That will give you the best opportunity to extend very high. What's up?
Wants to know, will this video be uploaded as a B or D?
Who's that? Rue Fox. Yes, it will be. Oh man, this is great. People are tuning in. This is awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's gonna be okay. Izzy, when you are pulling, I want you to think and feel the balance in your midfoot. In fact, the next time you warm up, I want you to pause somewhere in the lift or maybe do a slow pull and make sure that your pull or your balance in your feet is somewhere in your midfoot to front foot, okay? Don't let it go to your heels, all right? That's where you're not gonna be balanced. You might be able to say the lift, but you're definitely not gonna have a great extension. No one jumps from their heels. All right, so this is, you know what? It's all right. Probably the hardest complex I've ever done. First jerk was great. Okay, first jerk was great. Let's look at it. First two were sketchy, but I'll sharpen them up next week. 185 pounds. Okay. I like how you set your rack, man. I just want you to step through a little bit more with your front foot. I think that'll allow you to get your head all the way through. Unless you have mobility issues in the overhead for the jerk. Let's see. Will you jerk this? Oh, that's a press out, dude. Yeah, we gotta get some extra drills done for your. Oh man, that S pull was crazy on that lift. I don't know if you're really consistent with the S pull. I want you to just try to just keep the back angle the same the next time you warm up. You know what I mean? It's like, it just seems kind of crazy the way you pull sometimes. Let's see. Oh, let's see the strength work. Okay, 275. Okay. No, you're strong. I like this. 255 double. Okay, ratio wise, is your clean and jerk up to par with your front squat? Let's say clean and jerk 85%. If you can, 275 is your max. 85% at 233.
Start position with higher hips.
Okay, let me see that. Carpet gym weightlifting. Maybe start position with higher hips. I agree with that. Yeah, because he ends up a little bit forward in an angle anyway, so might as well start in that position. It's so like upright in the beginning stage of the lift. And Ilya, when he lifts, he's just so built for his style of lifting. You could tell his arms are just really long when he's lifting. And he's just pulling, like he's just getting underneath barbells. So, and he's Ilya, so we can't really say anything. Okay, some strength work. Oh, I was gonna say in the ratios, I did about 85% of front squat. So if your front squat is 275, then you could potentially be clean and jerking around 225 to 235. So you're not far off. So you're in pretty good shape. I would say the best bang for your buck to increase your snatch and clean and jerk would probably be to get stronger. Man, lifting in this type of commercial gym brings back so many memories. Okay, so your position in your overhead in the push press, it's really good. What? Yeah, you get your head through, but it doesn't happen on your jerks. I want your head all the way through on your jerks. You might have to power jerk for a little bit because the timing might be off. You're just catching that barbell on your jerks with a little bit of a bent arm, and you need to start catching it right at lockout. Weighted pull-ups. Weighted pull-ups are solid. See what you could do. Okay, 85 pounds for 4 sets. I'm not mad at this. Get that work in, okay? How many greens are on there? 1, 2, 3, 4. With the 4 greens, okay. Power snatch plus snatch times 6. Times 6. Oh, interesting. Hold on. You're looking straight on the power snatch, but on the snatch, you dip your head down. Why is this? Okay, now I really don't like the head position, because it seems your position overhead is fine in the power snatch. Oh, you start to lose barbells behind you, huh? Okay. I'm changing my opinion. You need to just look straight, man. You're throwing your head. I can see that you're focused on that movement. There's a big difference. Like, the power snatch and the snatch are the same. They're the same thing. You just catch. I wouldn't even say you try to catch it lower. You ride it. I don't even want to say that, because the transition should be seamless. Like, I don't like the idea of like riding down a snatch. You should catch it to the height that you pull it every single time. At least that's the method that was taught to me. Pull as explosively as possible every time. Let's see. I know there's people that believe that only pull it as high as necessary, but I don't really think. I think that's an old method of training, man. I don't want to call out coaches that preach that, because I've been to the. Oh, I don't even want to say that. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, he's focusing on pulling his head up and not really pulling with his traps at all. Pulling his head up, and he's not really pulling with his traps at all. Are you talking about the top of the extension? I could just tell that he's really focused on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna read the. Thank you. I'm gonna read the DMs between me and Izzy, because I've seen quite a bit. Let's talk about his situation. To my knowledge, he doesn't have a coach. Let's see. To be honest, okay. He says, and Izzy, I hope you're okay with me reading this, but I'm gonna read this. Don't know if I'm doing it right, TBH, to be honest, haha. But I've tried to follow some tips from the Chinese and the Korean team. But essentially, if I'm doing a lot of volume in a certain lift, I try to be more conscious about the weight and keep it. Okay, so just from this comment, I'm gonna guess that he's self-coached and he looks at the high end or the elite athletes in these different countries and teams. The problem with that is, if you are only looking at elite lifters, they're pretty much the outliers, and it's very difficult to mimic what they can. Almost do any technique that they want and they're still going to be great. And just because they do something different from everyone else doesn't mean that it's efficient. So what I'm figuring out or finding out is that you're self-coached, and you know what, you're not doing bad. Like, the weights are going overhead. There's just little technical details. I mean, I was self-coached for 8 years, and then I got a coach, and that was the biggest turning point for me, because the moment I got a coach, light bulbs just started going off, because I was in such a space where I was just, I have to be right about this, or I've been doing this for X amount of years and I've been making progress. This must be. I'm just in a vacuum of my own thoughts, and I'm in an echo chamber of my own thoughts, and I need to bounce, or you need to bounce off thoughts with other coaches, so that you can, progress, because you're just in a. Anyway, let's talk about his programming. Okay, Monday snatches, snatch pulls. So Monday snatches, Tuesdays front squats, Wednesdays clean and jerks, Thursday active recovery day. I'm gonna guess that's your pull-up day. Friday max out snatch and clean and jerk. Saturday power cleans, back squats. So it looks like you take one day off. I asked him, do you max out every Friday? And he says for the days that he's like his snatch day on Monday and his clean and jerk day on Wednesday, he'll go 70 to 85%, but he pretty much does max out on Fridays, every Friday. Here's the issue with that. Let's play a different video. The issue with that is, I'm gonna guess you're not on any form of performance enhancing drugs, and you know, maxing out every week is not the same as maxing out every day. I've done both. You can get a certain amount of progress with each type of training. You know, there's a stimulus, and you might benefit a little bit from either, which will tell you, oh, you know, this might be the right path. But dude, I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching you for a long time, and the numbers have been pretty much about the same. I think you should try some progressive overload. Build up like a pyramid. You know, build up the volume. You know, more reps, complexes in the beginning of your cycle. Let's call it a 4-week cycle. The first week, we're going to have 70, 80, 85% lifts, complexes. Next week, do everything, all the same lifts, higher percentages. Okay? Maybe to the point where you can only do 1 or 2 sets at a certain weight. The last week, or the third week, you should be pushing or reaching for new PRs or whatever in the complexes that you are trying to work on. You should be doing complexes because it allows you to do more training in the lifts. Because these single lifts, they happen so fast. You need to be doing pauses. You need to be doing slow pulls because time under tension. It's hard to create a nice stimulus with these lifts because they're so fast. There's not even really an eccentric movement in these lifts. So it's important to build volume in that first phase. First week. Second week is challenge yourself. Third week, really go for it. And that doesn't mean max out for a single on snatch and clean and jerk. For me, because I compete at national events, I'm not really trying to max out on these lifts unless it's competition. And that's pretty much, I'm going to argue that's pretty much the same for all, except for Hampton Morris. Hampton Morris is a different beast, and he's one of the best. He might be the best weightlifter in the U.S. ever. I mean, no one's won a clean and jerk medal or gold medal in worlds. I digress. Unless you're the best, you should probably stick to these concepts. Okay? So you also tell me that, let's see, I definitely got a lot to learn, okay, since I can power snatch more than I can snatch, and can power clean my best clean and jerk. Okay, why is that happening? You can power snatch more than you snatch, but you have the mobility to snatch, a full snatch. You squat low, I've seen it. To me, you need to simplify the movement. Let's look at that lift where you're doing the greens. Where's that at? Okay. Look how high you catch this power snatch. It's you can probably muscle snatch that. But whenever you snatch it, it seems like there's just a disconnection. Like it's a different movement whenever you power snatch and snatch. You need to make it the same. Let's see. Hang snatches could be on the mind. Hang snatches might help him think about it. Not think about it too much. Hang snatches could help for sure. I just like. Oh, this is from Carpet Gym Weightlifting. I just think he needs more practice in the movement, and complexes help with that. Anyway, my point is, with looking at this video, we need to get to the point where you maybe shouldn't even power snatch. You need so many more reps with just snatching and cleaning, because I can tell you got the power clean and power snatch down. I need you to get that nice extension and fluidly be able to lower yourself into that bottom position, and it has to happen quick. So I don't know if you need PVC pipe work, which I do a lot, or bar work. Whenever I go over there to try to max out my power snatch, you will kind of see my process. So I'm gonna try to turn over everything as high as possible, and then we get into that bottom position. I'm not, obviously, whenever I lift, I'm not gonna be in a bottom position because I don't want to aggravate my knee. But there needs to, I want you to do more reps with just regular snatching, because the height that you get on your power snatches, you should be snatching way more than you snatch, or power snatch. Okay. I don't know how much I covered here. So, S-pull, it's not really an issue. It's just, can you maintain the consistency throughout all of your training? Can you make sure that that pulling style is the same with your heavy clean pulls, heavy snatch pulls, power snatch, all of it? If not, consider just keeping that back angle the same and then go into that final extension. What's up? Feels like he needs, okay. RK Bells. Feels like he needs to slide his feet out more. His torso position in the bottom position is not optimal. Okay, I'm gonna get, because the last video I played was the greens. I'm gonna guess he's talking about this. Let's see. You know what? I wasn't even really looking. There's so many other things I'm looking at. You're right. He's not moving his feet at all. Oh, okay. Look at his heels whenever he gets into the bottom position of his snatch. When you catch a snatch, you see that it moved, it shifted. When you catch a snatch, your feet should already land. Good catch, by the way. Your feet should already land in the position where you're able to squat low. So, I don't know if this is like a Chinese weightlifting thing or like you try not to move your feet. But I'm not saying to move your feet drastically, maybe slide your feet. What I am saying is that put yourself in a position where you can get to that bottom whenever you're snatching. Alright? You have the no feet movement down, sir. Let's start getting those feet moving. Good catch. I like the chat. Alright, so going back. S pull. Maybe change it, play with it. Okay, move your feet. That's a good one. You should move your feet to the position where you're able to squat down comfortably. Okay, programming. I think I'm gonna send you something so you can try it out. Okay, let's try to get you on something so that you can just have a change. You know, get something different going. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Okay. What else? I like your squats. Foot position, extension's good. Turnover. Let's talk about turnover. Let's go back to that. Do I like the way he turns over the barbell? Like I said before, he's a very dynamic lifter where the bar comes off of his hips and it kind of goes out, but he's pretty good at keeping it close. I'm not mad at that turnover, man. If you could turn over just like that, but on your full snatches, that'd be money. Let's see. Yeah, man. It's like, gosh. Snatch balances. Do a snatch balance. Get into that bottom position quick. Don't cut the extension on the snatch balance though. I hate that. Don't do a drop snatch or whatever you call it. Okay. Programming. I'm gonna try to cover you on that. Let's see what else we got. Wednesdays is probably hard. Plyometrics. Any advice, guys? Does anyone have any other advice for him? Because I'm about to give him his lift rating. It's about to happen. What do we got? Got anything in the chat? What do you guys think? Give him a rating. Let's see. I want to see more lifts. Okay. Oh man, the hat lifting. I lift with a hat too, but the forward hat is crazy. Because you have to bring your head back so far, and then you have to turn over your body back to get into your lockout position. It's so much extra movement. Turn the hat around, please. Okay. What do we got? Only thing is focus less on one country and try to collect knowledge from the Russians at least, and maybe even more like Romania. Okay, let's talk about that. What countries are actually good to learn from? This is from Carpet Gym Weightlifting. Russia is good because they have athletes that are so technically proficient that it's kind of hard not to ignore them. Obviously, they have huge doping scandals, but that's neither here nor there. Romania, man, what's that one guy's name? He starts with an S. He's so good. Damn, I'm blanking on names. I'm not mad at looking at the Chinese, but it depends on the lifter. Like I could tell the way you move it's kind of trying to emulate Liu Jiajun a little bit, which I'm not mad at because he's my idol. He has one of the greatest snatchers ever. Oh yeah, Gabriel from Romania. Yeah, and Loredana. Goodness. Oh, good call outs. My favorite technician is, in fact, and my coach will say the same thing, Kuo Sing Chun from Taiwan. Take a look at her. Her lifting is very good. But the American model's not bad. It's not bad. I wouldn't say do what Hampton Morris is doing because he's just a different type of beast. But there are plenty of people that are having success now. I'm not plenty of people. Nathan Damron, Hampton Morris. I mean, I would throw Dylan Cooper in there. I think Dylan Cooper is doing some great things. I want to shout out some more names like West Kids. Anyway, let's get to the rating. Thank you. Okay, here's the thing about my ratings. How many lights does it take to get a good lift? 2, right? These lifts aren't bad. They're good lifts. If you did them on the platform minus the clean and jerk, then it's a good lift. And I wish I had animations that I could throw in here. Guys, sorry about that. Guys, 2 out of 3 white lights. That's not bad. But that's based off of a lot of things. I'm just not a fan of the S-pull. So the programming, the following different following and looking at different lifters online is not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. But trying to emulate certain things is because it works for them, right? So why wouldn't it work for you? It's just because you're not them. That's just straightforward. 2 white lights definitely much. Yeah, I like it. Carpet Gym Weightlifting says 2 white lights definitely. Much room for improvement, but definitely good lifts. Yeah, solid. I'm not hating on your improvement, dude. You're solid because 1, I love that you have high quality content, and 2, man, you're consistent. So I would love for you to be able to improve more. I'm gonna try to get you on some type of programming or something, just something different. Maybe, I don't know. We'll talk. We'll talk, Izzy. I don't know if you're in the live right now, but yeah. Let's move on. 2 out of 3. Good lifting. All right. So, as you guys know, I'm gonna lift. I don't know if anyone's excited for it. I kind of am. So I got my stitches off yesterday. Was it yesterday? So I got my stitches off yesterday. So it still hurts to get in the bottom position, but I actually was able to. I'm really upset about it because I'm still in the Philippines, and I was really looking forward to a 200 kilo squat, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen right now. So I'm gonna have to wait till I get back to the U.S. Let's just do this. Let's get to the lifting. So I'm gonna take you guys over there to the gym area, and I don't want this live stream to get messed up. But let's go. I'm gonna turn off this light right here. Okay, let's find out.
It's nearly 11 p.m.
Okay, how long has the live stream been going? Guys, we're moving areas. Okay, I gotta see how this setup looks because I've never done this. Can you grab like a box so I can put that up there? Yeah. Okay. How's the sound? Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see how the view looks here. I'm gonna just take this. Actually, sorry guys, gotta do some editing real quick. Okay, transform. Show transition. I gotta call it down. Transform. Reset transform. Cool. Hope the lighting's okay. Let's see. Okay. Should be able to see everything from this position. Maybe I should move the chair. Are we okay? Can you guys hear me? How are we?
Good.
Good?
It's getting this one.
What's up? What time is it there? It's nearly 11 p.m. over here. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. What time is it here? It's 1 p.m. Put on my lifters. I'm gonna try to make this quick, guys, because this isn't actually part of my real training. Is it full screen? As far as the stream? Am I still live on Kick and YouTube? Guys, Kick and YouTube, follow me. Okay, I gotta warm up. I'm about to take off my shirt. It's so hot over here. Guys, please excuse me. I'm taking off my shirt because it's hot. CapLab9.com. Get the merch. Help me out. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I can just go right into it, but what's important is that. Can you guys hear me? Am I okay? Am I coming over now? Am I coming over here? Okay. I don't know if I can go right into it, but the important part is that I can bend this knee. If I can do that, then it's possible. It's not bad actually.
Our gym says 200K squats and a watch.
Crazy. 200K squats in that, huh? Yeah, right. Okay, guys. We're going to try to do an ATG bodyweight squat. If I can't do this, I'm not doing the power snatch. Okay, I'm going to lower myself slow. I'm sure this is immaculate content. Okay. So my problem before is that the stitch, it started to separate. I mean, my skin started to split. So that's exactly what I don't want to happen. So this is a decent position. What do you guys think? Power or no? Jeez. Okay, hey, that's not bad. Am I ACG? No? Okay. I might be able to snatch.
So it's muscle snatch all the way.
Muscle snatch? Fuck. Okay. Okay, hey, this is not bad. This is not bad. How many people on live? 3? Okay, that's not bad. Okay, gotta warm up my shoulders. I know I can get down there now. Guys, whenever I fell on the bike, I landed all on this side. I'm starting to heal up now, but my shoulder took a beating. So that's gonna be hard that's the hardest part right now. Besides my knee. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can muscle snatch. Throw on some chalk. How's the lighting? Is the lighting bad? I don't know if I like this lighting. Whatever. Okay, let's see what we got. Start from the hang. So that's something I like to do. I like to make sure I can get the bar to my neck. It shows a lot of flexibility once you get to the turnover. Okay, now let's see if we can turn over. Okay, I felt that in my right shoulder. So let's see if we can work that out. Yeah, it's hot. This is not my normal lifting time, so I'm a little bit, thrown off by this. That's alright. Okay. My knees holding up. Kinda hurt. I'm gonna take that slower. I really feel it on my right shoulder. But it just needs to be warmed up more. Okay. I think we can work with that. Okay. Okay. Let's see how low we can go. Oh. And my knee's still holding up. And this is not bad. I didn't expect to be able to get down here. Okay. I might start throwing on some weights. Okay, little secret. This bar that I'm training with, 15 kilos, and it's terrible. It's bent, barely rotates, but I'm not making excuses. I'm still I've been getting strong out here. Minus the setback. So we're gonna take it really slow. We'll do 20 kilos. And I'm gonna strap up. Because the barbell is actually a lot thicker than a weightlifting bar, so that throws me off too. But training on this and then going to a regular bar, it makes it, I don't know, this just gives me like running strength. Okay. Sorry if it's too loud. Okay. Oh, much better. Okay. This is what you call a straight leg snatch. Okay, hold on. That's a straight leg snatch. I'm going to go ahead and lower the barbell a little bit further so I can get into my actual starting position. I haven't done a snatch in starting position since before the injury. Okay. Wait. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice and loose. That's not bad.
Okay, I can work with it. Woo! Alright, I'm able to power snatch 20 kilos. Alright. I'm gonna do 5 kilo jumps every time. We're just gonna power snatch. Let's do it. So this is now 25 kilos. How are we doing? Okay?
Yeah.
So, everything feeling like you turn into road hard. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. Okay. Let's try this without no straps. It's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be 15, 25, 30 kilos. I'm trying to hurry this up, it's so hot. Woo! Okay, let's try a hook. Not bad. Okay, let's put a big plate. Okay. I'm just gonna say this is 10 kilos, even though it's 25 pounds. It's a little bit more than 10. Okay, let's throw that up there. All right, moment of truth. And I'm gonna strap up. But with this doesn't feel too bad. I feel like I could probably, I don't want to make any guesses. Woo, it's hot. Let's see. Nice. Ah, this one's nice. Okay. Okay, good start position. My knees okay. Feel for the bar. That's easy. Alright, can go up a little bit. I'm gonna say that's like 35 kilos. Go 5 kilos. Be 45 kilos. Okay. Oh, I need to move this bar back a little bit. Maybe lower the camera? Oh, I'll move it back a little bit. Okay. Should be a little bit better. Alright, let's just get into it. Whew. Oh my gosh, still so hot. 35, 40. Okay. Let's get this. Oh, were you in the thing? Okay, let's roll this back a little bit. Okay. 45 kilos. That was a little bit aggressive. Let's go big plate. 55 kilos. Okay. Okay. This may be my last rep, I don't know. I should probably at least do 60 kilos. I need some plate loaders. have to watch this video back to see if I'm not doing anything funky. All right. This is, because it's a 15 kilo bar, 55 kilos. How's it look over there? It's okay. All right. Now I'm not really taking much of a rest in between these sets because I'm trying to hurry this up. It's hot.
You said you were never injured.
Who said that? Oh, it looks like I was never injured, huh? Well, I was. Alright, appreciate it. Let's see. Man, I just sweated my. Okay, 60 kilos. Or 55 kilos. Okay. Oh, felt that one. And my shoulder, not my knee. The bar's even. Let's just double check if the bar was even. It's not bad. Let's go up to 60. If I hit 60, I'm calling it a wrap. But if I hit 60, I'm also going to try to squat it. And that's a bigger deal to me because I need the mobility. And that's technically will be the heaviest, if I hit it, will be the heaviest squat that I've done since my injury. All right, where's the other clip? Oh. All right, let's get it. As we say at Las Vegas Barbell, last one, best one. Woo! Okay. I've done this weight a million times. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Yes. Okay, that's pretty big. Guys, thank you for tuning into the live stream. Thank you, Carpet Gym Weightlifting. I think we're here all the time. I appreciate you all. And stay tuned for the next one. Love you guys.